It was my second day of training in Lancashire with my dowsing teacher, Jim Longton. Jim gets calls from all over the country from people wanting help from his dowsing skills. Today, he was on a local job. Something strange was happening at this cottage, making life uncomfortable for the couple who lived there. Jim uses dowsing not only to detect things, but also to direct energies. And like many other dowsers, he believes he can communicate with spirits. Which is lucky, considering what happened next.
We cannot warm certain parts of this house.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, oh, that sounds disturbing.
It is disturbing.
So it seems like an odd kind of coldness to you, rather than a heating problem.
Yeah, it's not a physical coldness. It's as though the heat's been taken from your body.
Like an atmosphere in the room. How curious. Jim's first task in sorting out the house's energy was to block the flow of the bad energy that was causing the problems in the first place. But Jim's rod had detected an unfriendly spirit in the house, and before he could go on, it had to be dealt with.
I'm going to do something I don't do until later, because the presence in this house is coming into me. I don't want it into me.
No, that doesn't sound good.
No. Remove the presence from this house. Remove the presence from this house. Now when I'm doing this, I always revert back. These are old English people, these are Lancashire people, so he's speaking the language that they know. Get ye from this place. Get ye gone from this place.
You're talking to the presence now, Jim.
Yes, get ye gone from this place. Get out of this house. Get back to the place from whence you came. Get from this place. Go back to the place from whence you came. Get back to the place from whence you came. Go back to the place from whence you came. Go back to the place from whence you came. Go back to the place from whence you came. You'll never come in this house again.
You were talking directly to...
Yeah, like I'm talking to the person.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Like a spirit of a person.
As I'm talking to you. That spirit was as real to me as you others stood there.
Really?
Yeah. And it was trying to take over my body. Normally I don't do that until I've doused a house.
But that was in your way, and it was stopping you.
She was coming to me, so...
You felt it was a female presence, a female...
The woman, yeah. She's gone now. You feel the house warming up.
After getting rid of the presence in what seemed a pretty matter-of-fact way and stopping the bad energy flow, it was time to install some good energy. Jim seemed to be tuned into somewhere else as he muttered through a sort of shopping list of the energy requirements he wanted installed.
Through the study, one through each bedroom.
No rooms were left out in Jim's reorganisation of the energy at Alan and Connie's cottage. And then Jim stopped. He now felt it was all sorted and we should feel the difference.
So cross when I get on a good energy line.
OK, cross when I get on a good energy line. Cross when I get on a good energy line.
No, stand still. Now turn around now.
OK.
Just put your hands out like that.
Yeah.
You feel the heat and you stand in front of me, Alan. Put your hands out like that. In front of me. Can you feel the heat in the centre of your hands? Take a second or two.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, your house will be warmer now, so your heating costs will go down.
It does feel warm in here, actually.
Yeah. So from now on,
like that. That's good.
You'll be expected to pay the heating to me.
Oh.
Jim seemed happy with the results, and we did get back in touch with Alan and Connie a couple of weeks later, and they reported that their cottage was now 100% warm and cosy. So that was curious. That was very curious. I've never seen anything like that before. But Alan and Connie seemed really happy, and so job well done by Jim. I guess the thing that's really worrying me, though, is Jim said now it's my turn. So a lady who's got a farm up the road has been in touch with him and I think wants the same service. And Jim said he's up for having me have a go at it. He said he'd talk me through it, so I guess that's all right, but I'm not quite sure what to do, but I'll do my best. I'm stalling terribly now, because... Ah!
You're doing this now. I'm not even making a run up.
Now it was my turn to learn how to deal with a home with an energy problem. According to Jim, the lady goat farmer was experiencing bad energy in the kitchen.
2, 3, 4. Put your rod on your thumb like that. Just turn the rod.
Luckily, he was there to show me what to do, because although the rod seemed to say something was going on, I wasn't really feeling anything myself.
Running through this house, north to south.
Stop all the bad energy lines running through this house north to south.
From the outside of the house.
From the outside of the house.
Keep saying.
Keep saying it, right, sorry. Stop all the bad energy lines running through this house north to south from the outside of the house.
Try it now. Put your rod in your hand.
Okay.
Are there any bad energy lines running through this house, north to south? Give me a yes or no.
Are there any bad energy lines running through this house north to south? Give me a yes or no.
And you've got the answer no. So you've
So does that mean I
stopped.
did it?
You've done it.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's exciting. Thank you, Jim. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Next, I had to put in good energy lines to keep any future problems at bay. The tricky bit here was remembering exactly what it was I had to say.
From the outside of this house.
From the outside of this house, put 5 extra long, strong, good energy lines running from north to south.
All strategic points.
At all strategic points.
One through each bed.
One through each bed.
Through the kitchen.
Through the kitchen.
The place where the people do the business.
The place where the people do their business.
Where the people sit at their leisure.
Especially where the people sit at their leisure.
All strategic points.
At all strategic points. It's kind of like a shopping list, isn't it?
It is, but you've done it.
Have I done
Put
it?
your rod in your hand now.
Okay.
Are there any bad energy lines through this house, north to south?
Are there any bad energy lines through this house north to south?
Are there any good energy lines through this house, north to south?
Are there any good energy lines through this house north to south? Oh, is that a yes?
That's a yes.
Thank you.
You're correct.
Did I do it?
You've done it, yeah.
Oh, Jim.
For the time you've been dowsing though, I've never known anyone do this, and I'm not saying this because you're here. I've taught the Lord and the ladies of the land
Have you?
to tramps and burglars, and nobody has ever done it, picked it up as quick as you have.
Oh, Jim, thank you. Mwah, give me a
Oh,
thank
thanks
you
very much.
kiss.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. No, it's been a real adventure, and now I've got a month, I think, before this all gets put to the test.
Well,
so
the
I
other
don't know what
thing
to do. I'm a bit worried.
is, you keep practicing. Practice makes perfect.
Jim had told me to go out and practice. So feeling confident after his praises, I set myself a new test and headed for the Marquis of Bath's back garden. Probably wouldn't be chatting to any spirits, but I was heading for something amazing. So I brought my dowsing rod to the world's longest and most difficult maze at beautiful Longleat Estate, and I'm not quite sure where I've done this because I don't know how confident I'm feeling about the ability of the dowsing rod to point me to the centre, and indeed I could be lost for some time, but I'm going to give it a shot. Right, okay, this is fairly straightforward because I'm just going to go straight now. Okay. Point the way to the centre. Point the right way to the centre. These T-junctions are really freaking me out. Although I quite like the fact that the element of choice has been removed from me. I'm just trusting the rod. Okay. I don't think I'm getting any nearer though. Point the right way to the centre. Point the right way to the Okay. Oh no. Okay. Point the way to the centre. Point the way to the centre of the maze, please. Okay, that's not good. Back the way I came. Point the way to the centre. Point the way to the centre. Have we been here before? This looks horribly familiar. Point the correct route. I'm rephrasing the question slightly. Point the correct route to the centre. That was rubbish. You know what's occurred to me is that I imagine perhaps a dowsing expert might say to me at this point that I might have been phrasing the question wrong, because I've been saying point to the quickest way. Of course, the quickest way is just go straight through a bush. Point to the correct route to the tyre. The tyre? I'm just getting hysterical now. I haven't eaten for days. I'm so close. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Am I anywhere near going the right way?
Not the conventional way, I'm afraid.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm tempted to... are the public not allowed through your secret gate?
We're in the process of closing down, so I think I better let you through.
Oh, you're not? No! I can't believe
There we go.
the humiliation, the walk of shame. Thank you.
Okay.
Finally got here and I cheated. Can you believe I had to be led through the sad loser's secret gate? I mean, I have actually got the worst sense of direction in the world, probably, so it would have been a paranormal event of insane proportions if the dowsing rod had helped me get here quickly. I think I've actually got here about 5 times longer than it takes the average person not using a dowsing rod. But I don't know. I hope Jim, lovely old Jim, doesn't feel I've let him down.
The Longleat maze had been a dismal failure. Perhaps it would have helped if I'd felt I understood how dowsing worked. But every dowser I spoke to, and every book I read, had a different theory. I couldn't help wondering if the skeptics were right. Had I just been lucky the first time? As I travelled up to Wales to meet map dowsing expert Terry Wilson, I wondered if he might be able to shed some light on the matter. Terry is a member of the West Wales Dowsing Society, and he believes that absolutely everyone has the power. You just have to nurture it. He was not only going to teach me how to map douse, but also he'd threatened to set me a challenge to test my psychic ability. After my maze fiasco, I hoped it would be something simple.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of an object which I want you to find in a shop 20-something miles away from here.
Is this possible?
It is possible.
Okay. So where do
Okay.
we start?
So we start off by drawing an outline of the shop.
Okay.
So we're just going to roughly draw a room and put 1 or 2 features in. I'll show you
we
how.
know the room's this shape?
Because I spoke with Paul, the owner.
Okay.
Okay. Windows,
Windows? What's this fireplace?
fireplace,
Okay.
stairwell.
Although Terry hadn't visited the shop himself, he did know exactly what the object was and where it had been hidden.
Okay.
I'd watched Vicky do this in her search for water with a map and a pendulum, but now I had to learn how to interpret the pendulum's signals myself. It was pretty simple, really. Clockwise meant yes, and anti-clockwise meant no.
First of all, instructed to go clockwise.
So do I just talk to it, yeah?
Yeah,
Go clockwise. Okay, yeah.
okay,
Sort of, yeah.
right. Then you tell it to stop.
Stop.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it'll stop going clockwise.
I feel
Then-
like I'm subconsciously making it do that with my hand, but not on purpose. Is that how it works? I mean,
your mind is directing your brain, because the mind and the brain are 2 separate functions.
is my brain
Stop,
directing my hand, or is it directing
and
the
your
pendulum?
brain is carrying out the actions of the mind.
Do you have a theory about where this is coming from?
For me, it's not a theory.
Okay.
It's a fact, but other people don't see it that way. The mind is universal. The mind and the brain are 2 separate functions. The mind is the total consciousness of you and the rest of the universe. The brain is simply the builder of the physical body and a gatherer of intellect. when you're seeking something, as we're going to do now, the mind knows the answer instantly. There's no time or space involved. But it gives instruction to the brain to move. So as we're moving, we're seeking the object and we're moving a straight edge across the map. When that starts to give a signal, then we'll draw a line.
Okay.
So we go from east to west, then we go from north to south. With a little bit of luck and concentration and focus on your part,
Okay.
X will mark the spot.
So is it when it starts to rotate?
You have to get used to your own signals on.
Right. Okay.
Let's just say if it starts rotating, I'll tell you when to stop, okay? What you're going to do is come over quite slowly. At the same time, you're going to be watching for signals.
Okay.
Okay?
Takes some coordination.
In fact, okay. Shall I move this for you?
Will that still work?
So long as you leave your hand on it.
Yes.
Just to hold it steady, okay?
Let's
Now
do
we're going to start to move, all right? Now watch your pendulum. Watch it very closely. Now it doesn't really matter whether you get a positive or a negative at this stage. Okay? Right. So you're getting a signal now.
Well, I think so, yeah. Am I?
You're getting a signal now.
It's doing something.
Okay, fine. Let's draw a line there.
Okay.
So now we go north-south. Turn this round. This way.
Okay.
And then we come down again.
Okay. Is it there?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We draw a line again.
Right.
X marks the spot. Okay.
Okay. In the fireplace.
You're doing it, not me.
After the break, see if I succeeded against all odds in finding the hidden object. And why am I risking digging up this man's back garden just because my dowsing rod says so?
That looked good.